So today I am going to be making dumplings, soupy dumplings, and yeah, this was a request from Jamie. So Jamie, I hope you make it, and if you do make it, make sure you tag me in justmetyc, and I'm just going to let you know what you need for this soupy dumplings, like the ingredients. So yeah, here we go. So what I'm putting in my soupy dumplings is Chinese leaves, and they basically look like this, but all in one. And I am putting turkey breast mince and spring onions, and obviously you'll need the dumpling, like the dumpling pastry bit, which the ones that we got was the Mwaaah Shang brand dumpling pastry, but there's obviously different types of brands, so if you just see dumpling pastries then you'll be fine. I'm just going to show you how I cut the Chinese leaves. Mum's partially helped me cut most of it, but I'm going to show you how I cut it, like the other wee bits, and then how to cut the spring onions. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how we do it. And it doesn't have to be these vegetables. You can use different types of vegetables. Like before, I've made it with lettuce, I've made it with cabbage, just whatever vegetables that you like. So yeah, here we go. So what you need to do is just make sure that it's in thin strands, just so that it's when you're mixing the meat together, it's better. So for spring onions, all you need to do is just cut it into like little thin little bits, and Mum has done that in the very bottom of this. So yeah. And then next you want to take your breast mince. I chose the turkey breast mince, like I said, because we don't really eat beef. So here we go. Okay, we're putting the whole thing in. There we go. And then there's a wee piece of paper. So this can go in the bin as well as this. Now what we need to do is we need to get a spoon, and we need to get some salt, and then we just need to have a tablespoon of salt, just that much. So you can put more salt in if you wish, Mummy says, and you can always put more salt in if you prefer it saltier, but this is how much we like. We're going to put some sugar into it, and we are using the Mwaaah, never know how to pronounce that, sugar, but you can use whatever sugar that you like. Again, 1 tablespoon for us, but you can always put more in. Because with the vegetables, Mummy says, without some sugar it's not very nice. Then we just mix it. Then we can put some black pepper into it. There we go. This grinder's a bit. Oh, I realised I was twisting the wrong way. Oh, that's enough. Oh, that's going to make me sneeze. Oh.
A few moments later.
So for your batter to be all ready, it's just basically the meat is mixed in with the vegetables, and the vegetables are looking quite soft. And yeah, just make sure everything's mixed together. Like before, there were spring onions in the bottom, just make sure they're all mixed in. You don't need to have the spring onions in the bottom, you can put them in the top. So yeah, and then you just want to mix it all together and make sure all the meat is all mixed in together, and the vegetables are looking quite soft. So yeah, and then while you're doing this, just make sure you boil some water in the background. We've just got a big pot and we've just put some water in it. I'd say for this kind of pot, because I'm making it all, I would say like half of the big pot. I'm just going to close it so that it would be quicker to boil. So back here again, we're just mixing. And like for the lasagna last time, I'll tell you like what's like in order of what to do on the screen. But okay, so like I said before, this is the brand that we've got. It is the Mwaaah brand, which is manly Hung Paisi, and basically these are based in like the grams. So some brands may have 30 pastries, some brand may have 40, some brand may have 32. Just depends on how much the pastries weigh each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just a few like of me wrapping it up, because if not then this video is going to be super long. But I'll show you how I wrap them up, basically looking like a pastry. And what you'll need here is you'll need some water just to seal the pastry up together, your mixed meat and the pastry. So for the pastry, you can see that there's this one side that's got no flour and the other side has flour. What you want to do for the flour side, you want to put it downwards so that when you're putting it on your plate or whatever, it won't stick to the other pastries. Then you just want to take maybe like half a tablespoon, right, and you just want to put it right in the middle. Then once you put it in the middle, you just want to dab a bit of water, just your finger, and then just sweep it along one of the half sides. Sweep along. Then you want to flip it over, wrap it up, and when you're holding in the middle, you just, on the edges, the two sides, you just want to pierce them in, like as if they're like a little wrapper. Pierce the other side, and as you can see, I've got a bit too much meat in this one, but that's okay. You just need to pierce it together, and then you can see some of the meat coming out. Then you just want to pierce them all together until it looks like a little parcel. You see? This one, for this pastry, for some reason on the top one, the pastry was too soggy, so the meat has came out. So I'll show you one that's not a soggy pastry. So like this one. Again, since that was one too much, I'll just be putting a little bit less. It's not got really much of a way of saying like, oh, which one's got more and which one's not. You just need to do it by the eye. And again, dabbing the water and piercing and just swiping it along the edge. And then you just want to pierce it through. Okay, so pierce it like that. Then in the edges, you just want to pierce them in. And then the other edge, pierce it in. Then you just want to make a little fan all together. Push it just to make sure it's sealed tight. And then you've got your little parcel and the flour's falling off. So they'll start to look like that. Okay, so you just want to make it all together.
Eventually.
Okay guys, right, the water is boiled. Oh my god, I've got some flour on my jacket. Ah! Okay, the water is boiling heavily. So you just want to put this on the side. And you just want to put it in medium heat. You don't want it too hot. And what you want to do is you want to put a pinch of salt. Okay, just a pinch of salt. You want to put a teaspoon of oil. Maybe a teaspoon and a half, okay? Just, and for this reason is, you don't want the dumplings to stick on the bottom. And you want to put it back in high heat. And then you want to, as you can see, you can do whatever design you want. Mum's did this fan kind of sort of design, whereas I've done the more gift wrapping design. So you just want to put them in slowly. I'm just going to put some of them in for you guys to see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just show you 10 of them, okay? So thing is, see if you're not wanting to use them all, like I said, you just, if you want to wrap them all up first, then the remaining dumplings, you can put them in the freezer, and then, but make sure when you put them in the freezer, let me talk to you like a person. When you want to put them in the freezer, you need to make sure they're in an airtight container, just so that you can see the next day or the next night you want to eat it, then you can just obviously just take it out and just boil it again. But obviously when you're boiling it, it'll take a bit more time than it would be when you're freshly making it. The other thing that I want to say is make sure you eat the dumplings within 1 or 2 days. You don't want the stuff inside to go bad, you know. So yeah, so let me just continue showing you me boiling the dumplings. What I've learned is, when it's boiling like this, you want to put half a bowl of some cold water. Okay, so you just put half a bowl of cold water, and then that way it'll not boil, and then it'll just continue to like slowly make the dumpling, really, basically. And when it boils again, you just want to put another half a bowl of water in it, and then after that you just want to let it boil, and this should take roughly about 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll know when the dumplings are done. I'll show you how you can tell, because 1, the pastry colour will change, and 2, the dumplings should float up. So yeah, here it comes to boil again. So 1 dumpling in this side is already floating. The pastry skin is not changed colours yet, so that is not done yet. So as you can see, the water is boiling vigorously again. So what you want to do is just get the water, half a bowl again, and you just want to put it all in. And you basically just want to continue this step maybe like one more time. So basically 3 times you just want to make it boiling vigorously, and then put the water, boiling vigorously, put the water, boiling vigorously, put the water in, and then just let it boil itself. As you can tell, some of the skin at the bottom, they are starting to change colour, like they're kind of going see-through, where you can see the vegetables, but until the whole thing is kind of see-through, you can't take it out. It's not ready to eat yet. Okay, so I'm just going to take one out and show you what it looks like on the inside. So here you are. Here's a big juicy one, you know, just to see if it's done. So guys, so many people like to dip it in with like chili sauce or soya sauce, whatever way you like it. I tend to just usually eat them plain, so I'm just going to cut it open just for you guys to see what it's like in the inside. And there you go. That's what it looks like. So all the meat's all cooked inside, and the pastry is cooked, as you can see. And yeah, there's many more boiling now. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Soupy Dumplings, and yeah, I'm gonna go eat some now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down what other recipes you'd like me to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys on Sunday for a normal kind of video, but next Friday for another Foodie Friday video. And I think I might be making a pasta pie. Who knows? You will next week. So yeah, see you later. Bye. Mwah.